You don't have to fall apart. You have me. And I am not going to let you go into that dark hole anymore. Do you hear me?
Tonight, I want to be a very bad boy. The alcohol is cold and the women are warm.
Turn on the jammer and collect all the phones from the girls.
Hey, alert, and take your position.
I don't want to wake up one day and find out that this was all for nothing.
What we have has been good.
What we have is a lie.
I got a job. One that requires a man with your set of skills.
Go after those ladies. Get their phone!
That video cannot come out. You need to find these people. You need to send them to the ancestors. Do whatever you have to do.
I asked about the bar. It is owned and operated by a man who newly came here years ago.
What did you say his name was? Ghost.
How much would it cost for you to hand those ladies over to me?
The girls are not for sale. Wallahi, everybody's going to die here tonight.
That's it, man. That's it, man. Don't black out, man.
That guy will attack me. He go collect.
Ghost!
John Wick has nothing on Ikechukwu's character here in Dead Tide. A story about revenge. Yeah, that's me just putting it mildly. Now, Ikechukwu's character is a brutal, brutal man. He has many skills up his sleeves, many skills, those kind of coveted ones. And his now quiet life is upturned when he crosses paths with someone who would just not let sleeping dogs lie. Yeah, that was a John Wick reference, and on purpose. Because clearly throughout the trailer, we see this guy giving his best John Wick impressions. And it's up to you and I to decide if they're impressive. I think they are to an extent. So the synopsis of this film, directed by Soji Ogunnaike and written by Chiji Ononiwu, tells us that it's about a man, Itoro, played by Ikechukwu, a man seeking peace after losing his sister. And his quiet life at a beach bar somewhere in Badagry is upended when Sade accidentally films the president's son, Dari, committing a murder, and then seeks refuge in his bar. Together, they must outsmart their pursuers and seek justice. Yep, that's what the synopsis tells us. But the truth is that in this trailer that I watched, I see elements and bits and pieces of this, but I don't get that overarching story. Now, I like the synopsis. I think it's a cohesive, straight to the point one. A retired killer wants a quiet life, and that quiet life is upturned. We've seen this formula time and time again. Trailer shows me bits and pieces of this, but as a standalone material, I barely got that idea. But let's look into what it is that we do see in this trailer as it unfolds. So the very first scene shows Ikechukwu breathing in pain with a shadow of, I'm guessing, his sister's memory. Yeah. But if I did not know that his sister was dead and that's what the story is about, I would think that that was his girlfriend or lover. He would be dead or alive. I probably wouldn't think up to that part. And then we see Ibrahim Suleiman's character. This guy looks a menace, and he's an enforcer played by William Benson. Now, I have to say once more that William Benson is having the time of his life this 2025. He's in almost everything, at least everything that sort of matters. My guy has been in a lot of projects this year, and I really, really love it for him because I think he's a fantastic character. And so we see this man here asking to hire Ikechukwu's character, telling him that he needs someone with his particular set of skills, and yeah, we know what that means. We know what that means, yeah. A lot of shooting, a lot of running, even disposing of a dead body here in the water. There's a lot of chaos going on. Suleiman's character is telling William Benson's character to send people even to the ancestors if that's what it takes to get the job done. And we know that, yeah, we get the idea. He's a bad guy. He means business. He wants no loose end. We see this, we know it. And it's just bits and pieces of us watching Itoro's life sort of fall apart with all the unwanted attention. And with that comes the many displaying of his John Wick-ish skills. Hand-to-hand combat, guns blazing, knife throwing. This guy is a badass. In this one funny scene, I think that's the money shot of this entire trailer, where he punches a guy in the cheeks and then we see the full skeleton go X-ray sort of Mortal Kombat style. I thought that was catchy and interesting. There's so much happening in the trailer. But yeah, I think the synopsis that we read, which was independently published, explains what it is to expect from the film. So in times when you are confused from this trailer being sort of all over the place, that gives you a bit of clarity and a North Star to follow. Knowing all you know now, tell me, do you think this is one to watch? Do you think that the many faces that this production boasts, many known faces and names, is enough for you to change your mind? Do you think this money shot with these four giving their best impression of superhero battle ready style? Is that all you need? Just let me know what exactly it is that convinces you to what to do with this project. Would you like to see it when it hits cinemas August 1? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.